And once more into the Star Trek discussion breach. If it was actually live.
Something like that. Hey guys. How's it going?
Oh, my phone says, oh look, someone's going live. That's us.
What?
Say what?
The override. Where's the override? I guess we should just go with it. Fine. Hey guys, how's it going? He's testing audio levels because OBS is being, typical. So, yeah, welcome back, guys. We're going to be talking about an interesting topic today that many people have been kind of chatting about online, and there's some discussion, I think.
And as I said yesterday on the live, that we said this, or you said this to me very, very early on Friday after we filmed our main review, and we've had to keep a lid on it from our opinions until now, Tuesday, even though in that time I've seen it pop up everywhere in all of our videos and all the internet. I mean, lots of other YouTube videos. So we had the idea as well, and it was Stuart's great idea, and then it's kind of flooded. But I think the more that you think about it, the more it makes sense. And speaking of, I'm going to change the thumbnail, Stuart, from the non-spoiler one to spoiler one. Because I can do that.
Do.
Dub, dub, da! The real question today is Sungrini Law. That
was going to be the thumbnail, and then I thought, well, I don't want to spoil it for people that might not have seen it because it was shared on the model building page and stuff, and so we decided to change the name a little bit, be very vague in the description, and change the thumbnail. So, yeah.
Although, yeah, it
other
people have spoiled it hugely, so it's not as if, you know what I mean. But we try. I mean, we even pick our topics until later, just in case.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've been spoiled one day after.
Yeah. Well, we got a super chat. CJ O'Neill puts in $20.
Yeah.
Awesome way to start out. And just says greetings. Well, greetings to you as well.
Greetings, CJ. Mr. O'Neill.
Somanatic, who's a member of the channel, says greetings programs. Also, why no Vulcan salute emoji? So all you have to do is do the live long and prosper thing, and you can get it. We don't need it for our.
So it's so famous that we don't need it specifically.
Yes.
And Becky Schultz is in the chat, and she's the one that got that T-shirt.
Oh, hey Becky, how you doing? Hope you like the T-shirt.
Yeah, very surreal to see because you never know who gets stuff. You never know. So glad you're enjoying.
You got a really good friend there that got you that T-shirt. So tell them thank you for us.
They have style, charisma, talent, and the correct choice in Star Trek balanced discussion shows.
That's right. Sci-Fi Nation, $2. I'll just throw monies here. Well, thank you, Sci-Fi Nation. Appreciate that.
Monies are good.
And Fleet Paw Swiftback, also $2. 51 likes already. Make the thumb blue. #like spike.
It's true.
Yes.
It is true. So give a quick little primer, Stuart, what we're going to talk about today, and then we'll dial back. Give like the quick bio version. All
right, so as you guys know, in the last episode of Picard, we ran into AI Soon. That's his initials, artificial intelligence. And anyway, supposedly a son of Soon, but since we haven't heard about that before, I find that very odd and strange, as a lot of people do. And the way he speaks, the way he talks, the way he carries himself, very reminiscent of lore. So we're wondering, is it actually a son of Soon, or is it
a
manufactured son of Soon?
Yeah.
Because we knew that Data could age and stuff. In the episode with his mom, they even make reference to the fact that Data can age. She can age just like Data could, but she was more advanced. So is this lore? Because lore got deactivated at the end of Descent and disassembled. We never knew what happened to him. We've seen B4 already in Picard. No mention of lore has been made, which we find very odd. And
I mean, they don't need to mention everything, but like not mentioning Lol or Law, which is Data's brother and daughter, in a show about his daughters and their siblings, doesn't, you know what I mean? It feels like an omission of either oops we forgot, or oops we forgot slash it's a reveal later on.
Yeah, exactly. A clever omission.
Well, no, it would have been clever if they'd mentioned them and then offhand earlier on, you know, because Picard just said at the first episode, "What about Law? He was assembled." Yes, he was, but because of the, you know, after the synth ban, he was decided to be too risky, so they destroyed his parts. Like, you need that. That would have been a setup, and then the cover up is that Maddox nicked his
And
components. So
yeah,
that's called clever.
and it could be explained too that Laura is actually in a more advanced body right now, like one similar to what Data's mom was. So more advanced, seems more human, but it's Laura's consciousness. But that body's actually breaking down because it was an older design, so that's why he's got the golem there that he's going to transfer his consciousness into.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, there's lots of things to kind of talk. Plus, Sutra, I mean, she acts just like Laura as well. So it'll be interesting to see if she's actually made from Laura's engrams, which I think some of them might be. So, and E.C. Escher, the golem, is for Picard. Yes, we've talked about that as well. That could be a possibility. But
well, it's not designed for Picard, so saying it's for Picard is a bit of a... You're talking in universe versus what might happen plot wise, but I don't think they're gonna commit to doing digitally de-aged Patrick Stewart for an entire season, and recasting him for the sake of it. I think people would overwhelmingly dislike. So I really don't see that being the thing, just because people will not like it. I certainly wouldn't want to see a young British actor play Picard just to have Picard. It's like, but no, that's not fun, you know?
yeah.
It's bad enough having, you know, clone Picard. And we've already done that once. But basically, there is a ton of interesting possibilities and why and how. And I went back and I watched all the main Law scenes from Data Law from Brothers, which I haven't actually seen in a long time. And that's a very, very interesting one. Some of Descent, and then these scenes again. And it is very, very, very interesting to actually watch Brent playing Law from his, you know, each... without skipping and, you know, just cutting those moments and see how he did or didn't change performance and see if it feels consistent to Erickson. But that said, you've then got a jump of like 20 years, so you can't really make, you know, it's apples and oranges, or more than that, like 30 years. But it is interesting to see how the Law persona changed. And in fact, going back, you realize how boring and shit he was in Descent, which we didn't like when rewatching it, but what a waste of a character. I mean, they made him so two-dimensional. And dull.
Yeah.
Like when you watch all three performances, like, he's great. Shit.
Yeah.
But speaking of not shit, I'm gonna share.
Exactly. And Darren J. Heston says, "What exactly is a golem, guys? A golem is a clay figure from Jewish lore that you can command to your bidding, whatever. So." Yeah, that's just called a golem. Anyway, guys, this is... if you guys want to super chat, that'd be great. As you guys know, you get your comment read or your question answered that way. We also discuss your ideas and theories. So if you have something to contribute to the conversation, please feel free to send a super chat our way. Or there's other ways to support the channel as well. You can join the channel. There's the rank of Commander, Captain, and Admiral. Just hit the join button down by the subscribe button. Or if you're on mobile, it's just the super chat button and just select the join option. That's a great way to help us on a regular basis. As well as if you want to help us in another way, which is monthly as well, just go to Patreon/Trekyards and help us that way. Yeah, you can also donate there, says Sci-Fi Nation, via PayPal. So there's lots of great ways to help us out. And also the links down below in the description of every video. There's, get yourself some Trekyards merchandise or whatever. As we just said, Becky, her friend, bought her a Trekyards shirt, and she posted a picture of it on Twitter. So it was great to see that. I always love seeing the Trekyards shirts out and about in the wild. So if you guys are interested in any kind of merch or anything like that, please feel free to click the links down below and just check them out. Also, don't forget about Eagle Moss. We know you guys like ships. So if you want to get some ships and save yourself some money at the same time and help out Trekyards as well, you can do that with the link and clicking that link down below and then using the discount code Trekyards. But yeah, let's talk about your theories and ideas as well, because a lot of times we might miss something, or you guys have heard something else or come up with your own theory, and we love kind of discussing.
So yes. I mean, I think this would be a good reveal, personally. I think this would be a smart thing. I can't say necessarily thought it while the first time watching it, but as soon as you said it, it's like, oh, that's smarter than what they did.
Well, I would prefer this being a reveal as opposed to the retcon that Soong had a son that we just hadn't heard about. Another son that looks exactly like him, and his great-great-grandfather. I don't know. I can see that's why it makes more sense to be Lore, but I mean, his genes are very strong genes. Every generation looks alike. What can you do?
For me, that's the least who cares, because it's the same actor. You know what I mean? That's such a non-issue.
Oh, I totally agree. But I'm just trying to make a point.
It's more that if you think about, skip Data for a second, the other two Soongs, Mother Soong and both original Mother Soong and AI Data android replicant Mother Soong and original Soong, who was retconned to be alive all the way through TNG until season 4. That means that this guy would have, the father would have, I'm sure, said hi to the son a long time ago. So what was he doing? Where was he doing? What was he doing it where? Why wasn't he helping his dad? Why wasn't he on the colony originally? Why was no reference ever made to him? I just rewatched the part in Inheritance, which is the mother episode, and there's the hologram of Soong, who's younger, much younger, way younger. He says, the mum was the only woman I ever fell in love with, and then she left me, and that was like, he programmed that with the knowledge after he made Data, which was he was too old. So he was only in love with one woman. So I doubt he accidentally had kids with another one randomly. You know what I mean? So that doesn't fit. So either he did have kids with the woman who first died, then abandoned him, the android, who he never mentioned to anybody, didn't mention to Data. She didn't mention it to Data, which she would have known about, and she would have cared for, and she didn't look after. I mean, there's literally no reason for there to be a son. And when we start breaking down those scenes, especially everything else, you're like, well, of course there's not a son, but there is a Lore who still exists, who's still functional. We know the old Soong tech could be made to look human. We know that Data can look like a Vulcan with Vulcan skin tones. It's not really that hard. Sorry. So it's beyond logical. I mean, I know they love to retcon family members that never existed, but this one is a silly one when you've got a more perfect thing. Yeah, and Jeffrey Elliott says Laura's the girl with the new girl with those yellow eyes. Her name is Sutra, and yeah, we've talked about that as well. That it could be that she's either part Lore, made from his engrams, or in fact maybe has Laura's consciousness within her. But I doubt that. No, I doubt that. And also that would devalue the lady's performance, because I watched her interview and she was saying, "How do I, make the new character?" And to just say you're Lore. I mean, she doesn't act like Lore. I mean, she acts like a killer robot lady. Like Lore, but not actually like Brent's Lore performance.
No, I agree. But the things she says are very Lore-like,
But that's in a perspective to the world, rather than her. It's like you give two artificially created people a similar life experience and put them on a direction, because even she lost a sibling, and Lore, he resented his sibling. Betrayed by him, la la la.
Well, see, we'll get into that in just a second. There's two things I want to address here. Squadron Course is now a captain. I think he was a commander, but he's upgraded to captain now, I believe.
Thank
And
you.
Michael Watcher puts in 549 euros.
Thank you.
Could it be you might need two engrams, i.e., data and lore, to make a twin android? Very doubtful.
And that's just getting
Because
overly complicated.
yeah. What was I about to say? Just as I read those. Oh my goodness. What were we talking about right before I read those? God damn it.
Sutra isn't law, acts like law because they came from the same perspective, losing a brother, resenting one's brother, losing one's sister.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, and even the fact that the Soong says, I'm the son of Soong, he created data. He'd never let me forget that. It was just like a little snide remark like lore would make. Again, kind of like, poking the bear. I don't know. It felt very lore like the things that he said. So, I'm sure.
Yeah, and there's a couple of distinct bits of evidence, although they could just be bad writing, which is a problem. As the show is known for bad writing as well, or at least some bad writing. One specific, and there's only so much evidence. This is one of the bits that I noticed, and in fact the first one I noticed. So, the lady who gets destroyed, gets shot, gets killed, gets stabbed in the eye. Sorry, she walks up to Picard and asks if she can touch his wrinkles, and she says, each wrinkle means age, means experience, is something that we don't see, and she's like interested by it. And then this Soong says at the end of the episode, "Oh, they've never seen someone like you with your age," and it's like, I mean, look at your face, Brent. You're an old human man. They have seen somebody and age as they go. So it's a nonsensical. Like he might only be 20 years younger than Picard, maybe 30 max. So it's literally a nonsensical statement unless he's obviously law, in which case he's saying, yes, this is all artificial, this is crafted, this is artificial aging, it's based on a program, it's not based on experience, it's based on artificially aging someone's subroutines. It's not real. I mean, that is a stupid line unless he's law, in which case it's a great line because he couldn't hold up the ruse. I mean, I don't know how you could even argue that the other way. What do you think? You're muted.
It's interesting because you got to think too that Maddox was there as well, and Maddox is old, so you get.
Yeah, he
was actually a human though, so they would have been hanging out with Maddox. They would have seen the wrinkles on Maddox, but
Maddox wasn't anywhere near as old though. I mean, the actor looked like in his 50s, and Picard is in his 80s and 90s. So, and obviously with modern tech, I'm gonna find a picture of him because I don't remember him feeling like he was a wrinkly old man. Like Soong feels older than Maddox.
Yeah.
But let me find that because that's a really good. I didn't even consider that. Wow, might just be a stupid line.
No, not couldn't be. Cody Davis, $5.
Thank you.
I think Soong is lore, but he's building a synth body. Wonder if he's organic, Borg tech, and trying to become synth again. That body is Tota data return. Tot data return.
Totally data's return.
Oh. Gotcha.
I don't really see Data coming back specifically. Although they've teased that since the start. It'd be weird not to do anything with the actual Data character.
Yeah, that's why I was disappointed to see this. Like, I love seeing Brent, and it's all, I expect some kind of Data thing, and it's like, no, I'm just another Song of Soon.
And again, weird to only have one android dream flashback. Didn't quite. Okay, so that's Maddox, and honestly, except the massive ass, I look really tired. He's remarkably unwrinkly. Actually, I think he looks very good.
Yeah.
I would say Brent actually looks older than him.
Yeah, I would say so.
So let's take that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Put them side by side. Yeah, Brent. I do sometimes de-aging when I do pictures, and I sort of got to know what de-ages. And Brent's got the eye wrinkles. The other guy literally hasn't. So he hasn't got to that point of his age yet. So yeah, Brent is much older. And therefore, how would they not know what age looks like? I mean, do you have a counter to that? If it is, he is, if it wasn't a stupid line, if it wasn't law, do you have an answer for that? Maybe. Or is it like a plot line hole?
I think it's a plot hole. I think
Mm.
that I really don't have an answer for it.
It kind of annoyed me because it's so, logical.
Yeah. Well, Taurus 69 puts in $2. 100 likes. Let's get to 200. We have 207 people here. That should be easy. Let's get to at least
Mm.
150. That's the challenge right now.
Yes.
Sci-Fi Nation, $2, 105 likes. Hashtag like spike. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jonathan Davies, £5. If they are twins, where's Sutra's twin? It can't be Dodge. Where's Karma? Well, it would be Kama, not Karma.
Who's
And
twin?
Sutra's. Her twin was Jana. Was the one that was killed on the
Oh yeah,
Ibn Majid.
that was the whole reveal 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
yeah,
like an entire episode dedicated to that.
yeah.
So just
And her name should be Kama. I agree, not Karma, but Kama.
so just to give a little bit of, I was right. Brent is currently 71, Patrick is 79, and the actor that played Maddox is 51. So he's 20
Yep,
years younger than yeah. So that's a distinct difference in age.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Sutra's twin was Jana, who
Hmm.
um, Rios's captain basically murdered. So
Yeah.
and they you
Just
mentioned
that
it.
old
So
chestnut.
yeah, Eugene, 500 rubles.
Hey.
Alton Igneo Soong, AI Soong. Either a hint he's not actually a human, or a stupid pun. By the way, the idea that you need twin engrams to create twin androids is not off the table. Lore data aren't twins, but I doubt writers know it. Well, yeah, the writers are
Mm.
writers.
Although, again, rewatching Brothers, Sung is very specific in saying, because there's a whole thing in the first one where Law tells Data, yes, I was first and I was too perfect, that they had to go back and make you
That's
unperfect.
yeah.
And then in Brothers, he says that, Sung, the real Sung, is like, what? No, what? No. You were very similar. You're just unstable. You're actually exactly the same, except programming. So in the sense of they're built like twins, just software differences.
Mhm.
So maybe I mean you could possibly count them as twins. I wouldn't be that against that.
And I agree. And the thing here, a lot of people may be saying, well, this isn't lore because the eyes or whatever. Now, it actually made me think of something interesting because I'm looking at this picture of Brent here playing Soong. He's got the blue eyes. He said he's a body guy, and when the other lady android got stabbed in the eye, he was like, "Oh, your beautiful eyes," which
Mm,
looked like Lore's eyes. So if he crafted those, he
mm.
made these eyes for himself so that he would look not like Lore.
Oh
Um,
goodness, okay, complicated.
and and that's why you destroyed my beautiful Lore eyes that you had. I don't know, just a small little thing, but I thought I'd point it out because I'm sure a lot of people are like, well, it's obviously not Lore because he doesn't look like Lore. Well, I'm sure that he could change his appearance or build a new body for himself in the amount of time. I don't know.
Yeah, and to double
Just want to
down
point it out.
on that for a second. So, and I've got pictures, although this one you haven't. So they had the mum, right, who appeared, which to me was quite a curveball. And that I remember watching that and be like, like that was a bit of a retcon.
Before we move on with that,
Okay.
Jeffrey Elliott, welcome to the rank of commander, has
Oh,
joined the channel. So thank you, Jeff.
welcome,
Welcome.
welcome.
All right,
Thanks so
continue.
much. Oh, dude, thanks so much. Appreciate it. And why isn't this moving? I don't know. Oh, wait, did I crash it? No, it just sucks. Anyway, yeah. So the mum, uh, and I thought, I mean, did you think it was a bit of a retconny when you watched it? It feels a bit out of left field.
Which part?
Him having a mum, being an android.
Oh yeah. Well, this was season 7, episode 10, right? Um,
Pretty late
it
in the
was
game, yeah.
very late in, and yeah, it was to kind of throw that curveball. And I think give the potential that Data could, in fact, get an upgraded body at some point or something. I don't know, but yeah, it did feel kind of retconned.
Because Data then talks to an old Sung, as well, a less old but old Brent playing young old Sung, and he asks Sung the hologram, well, I guess she was built after me because she looks more human. He's like, yes, she was. Someone do mind transfer and stuff. Well, that means that that the mum was alive during the crystalline entity thing, and the timelines. Wow, weird. Whatever. Yeah, that actually is kind of weird. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a minute. So he could create fully human-looking androids, and in Descent, Lore says we are perfect artificial life forms. Now, obviously he's a bragging son of a bitch, but also the Borg Queen said he was a next level imperfection. So if Sung could make a perfect specimen of AI in Lore and Data, and then give it a fully human-looking shell, which managed to blend in for years and years and years, that technology fully existed and was potentially improved upon by Sung when he wasn't dead. Then Lore, once he was reassembled by Maddox, whatever, he might have said, "I know where my father's research lab was." We never got a sense of did they not, whatever it, and not just that, but Maddox, I'm sure, would have been given access. So if the lab was like confiscated by Starfleet, Maddox would have been given access, which means he'd probably have the knowledge in the banks of how to create synthetic organisms that look like humans. And then if maybe Law's boy was too bad damage, he could create another one or whatever. But I think the idea of just changing the outer shell look is so easy because Sung did it quite happily. So Brent looking like Law looking like human. I mean, of course he could do that. Why couldn't he? Yeah?
Well, yeah, well, exactly.
Sorry, it was a long speech to say of course he could, but yeah.
Well, we come to expect that, though. It's fine.
Yeah.
We got another super chat from Soliv.
$5.
Saxid. Yes. Converts to $5. So thank you very much. But no comment. But thank you for the super chat. Sorry, I butchered your name.
We love you anyway.
He does go on to say, "I must tell that Soong looks much like the Grand Nagus. No other comparisons intended."
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the interesting thing that I find is the fact that, and I wondered this, like even way like years and years ago, whatever happened to Lore? I mean, they deactivated him, said he would be disassembled, and we never heard anything about him again. It's like it was ripe for coming back at some point. And yeah, if he was stored in a facility, which eventually B4 was also stored in once they disassembled him, you would think that Maddox would, because he was so close to Data, he was exactly the same essentially for programming, so the basic structure is there, that he would use that as a template for continuing the work. So it makes sense that Maddox would in fact be taking Lore and using the body at least, which would include the engrams, but then of course you get the personality, and you can kind of see that a little bit in Sutra. The whole where'd Lore go was never addressed, never answered, and it was surprising that he wasn't mentioned in the first couple episodes of the show, considering they say, well, this is before, his programming, all the memory dump that Data did got degraded, and so they explained all that.
I mean, why wouldn't you then, at that point, why didn't Picard say, so imagine this is the same scene with Jurati, right, in episode 1. Oh, did you try and use Lore's deactivated body? Yeah, we tried, but it didn't work. We don't know why. Like, if you've got the Lore body, yes, you're killing the Lore personality, but you also tried to destroy the universe. I don't know if you could whatever. But it's like there was another neural net ripe for whatevering. They could have brought Data back. I mean, I just can't imagine that the writers remembered the Takon Empire but forgot Lore. You know what I mean? Especially since they worked with Brent. I mean, I could imagine that Brent, by God set, had been like, I had a brother in the show, right? Played by me. I got 2 paychecks that day. And then Michael Chapon was like, oh shit, you did, didn't you? Quickly rewrite the season. At least Brent would know. That's why I find it so funny that when Daj, the actress plays Soji Daj, she mentions Lol within the first few minutes of her interview, and she's not mentioned in the show. She knows about Lol. Why does the show not know about Lol?
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We got a super chat from Joseph Petrick of €2. Thank you, Joseph. Would you like to be artificial emotions? Yes or no? Would you like to be artificial emotions? Yes or no? If I was artificial, would I want emotions? I don't know what you're asking specifically. Being artificial would be kind of cool, I guess. But I could do without pesky emotions.
John Smith says beautiful flower in Basquine, in the Basquine language, is Law Eridan. Maybe his twin is the Sung counterpart.
Ooh.
It's true. That'd be kind of fun if a de-aged Brent walks up. Because why wouldn't Sung, as a reference to his dad and Data, make a Data-looking version of Android for himself? Because lol, he made so many. And so wouldn't that be kind of fun if Flowers and Soji, like if there's a fun flashback, maybe we get a point where Soji's talking to Sutra and she's like, "Why do you hate them?" And it cuts to the ship, you know, the Federation ship's coming in and the small ship, and it's Sutra's just talking, and he turns and it's DH Brent, and they get murdered, and we can see Brent get murdered, yay. And therefore there's the twin, because maybe they use Law's engrams to make a twin double. Unfortunately, they're both Lawish, which is why they get on so well with Sutra, because they're also a bit lunatic.
That would be kind of interesting, because it's interesting that we haven't seen what Beautiful Flower looks like. We didn't see his twin that didn't die.
And they showed if Sutra's motivation is because I lost my twin, that character with the exact same motivation, and it would seem bizarre not to see them. But they've had so many threads they've not carried up on, and it feels like we're thinking it through more than they did.
Oh, of course we are. Of course we are. It would also be interesting, too, if Lord tried to actually do something on the ship that resulted in the captain actually killing them.
That's interesting.
And he couldn't talk about it or whatever. I don't know, just a thought. If it was in fact lore, that would make some sense.
Although Citrus says it would not have been wise to someone looking like Data for first contact. Also, yes, but also someone like Data's daughter. As soon as they do it through data banks, it might click. I mean, there wasn't even a reason given why they would say hi in the first place, so we don't even know the reason for that.
Yeah.
You know, because why would they send the Data daughter hologram? I mean, it's equally stupid to send Data's brain face daughter rather than any other random hologram but synth. So in fact they might have been hoping that that's why Maddox made new Daj and Soji, as to have the look, I'm Data's child picture, to make that connection. So what better two to send to Federation if you want to make a good impression than someone like Data and like Data's daughter, two people that were in the data banks, that if they scanned their face they would register.
Data banks.
Yeah. Good.
Master Hair puts in €229.
Thank you.
Thanks for the many hours of in-depth stuff, Trek analysis.
Thank you.
You are welcome, and thank you very much for that comment. Nerd Daddy, €229.
Thank you.
It's like a thing today. Coppelius Eyes, Soji was a wooden puppet. Wow. That was an interesting visual, I gotta say. What does Coppelius mean?
That was a planet.
Oh.
I mean, I still find it funny, and in fact, we're both watching. What's the guy's name? The YouTube channel that does the good edits. Major Grimm.
Yes, Major Grimm. Yep.
He does very good, and do subscribe to his channel, because he without any commentary, he just takes a clip from the news treks and puts it side by side with the clip from the old treks and shows some of the complete inaccuracies, because you can say it or you can show it. And they've one fun recent one where it talks about, you know, the entire point of the planet was these lightning storms, and it keeps cutting to the beautiful blue sky, and it's like, okay. Whereas we expected like a planet where there's like a base and it's surrounded by storms, and it's like no, you know, just I mean, obviously, you know, why would you necessarily live on the side that has electrical storms? But then don't make it a plot point, don't make it a visual point if you're not even going to use it.
Yeah. Stephen Summers, $2. Hell, the new body is Picard's new one? Question mark. Revenge? Well, we don't know that's Picard's new body. That might be a thing that happens down the road, but yeah. Let's see here. Nerd Daddy, €229. Are motives from The Sandman by E.T.A. Hoffman. Are motives from The Sandman. I don't know The Sandman by E.T.A. Hoffman. Sorry. Eugene, 500
Hey.
rubles. Maybe his lore fate will be explained in this episode's flashbacks. Khan was way after the fact, but lore was in Descent, and they recommended to rewatch Descent.
But we assume that was for Hugh. For his all of 5 minutes of
Yeah,
very non-anything.
yeah. But it could be throwing us off, too.
Mm.
Thinking it's about Hugh. Justin Hampton, $2. New soon is lore. Last super chat till I work again. Well, thank you very much, and hopefully everything gets back to normal for a lot of people sooner. We're living in right now, but
yeah, good luck.
Do the best you can.
Yeah, stay safe.
Fleet Paw Swiftback, $2. It was great. Ice's favorite episode was the first one with Lal.
Yes, that's the actress who plays Soji.
Oh, okay.
Although, as she said, she only like 3 weeks from cast to show, so didn't watch very many. So it's like saying, it's like the showrunner of Star Trek Discovery. She said, "Oh, who's your favorite character?" And she says Spock, because she clearly hasn't watched Star Trek much, except the stuff that's relevant to her show. And she's like, "Well, Spock," and it's like you ask Vic Mignogna something about TNG and he gets it wrong because he's a TOS fan, and that's fine. But we're more specialists. So if you've only seen 7 episodes, of course you're gonna. Yeah, that's a good episode. So yeah, and someone did mention actually that Lal also had a human face. So even Data's creation could go full human looking without any. So even there was no, and went from a weird synthetic body into, like, I guess it must be just an outer skin. So Lore could just take off his outer skin.
It was a I forget what they called it, protoform body or something. That she could pick her, or it could pick its own gender and whatever appearance.
Yeah. So obviously, even by that point, they could do that. Because I think Data had an identity as being himself. He wouldn't want to have undone his own skin color and eyes. I think that's who for all intents and purposes, he was unique. So therefore,
but Lore certainly would blend in into. He would have no issues changing his appearance.
Yes, but look at what he's done. Because I didn't remember. Again, I just rewatched all his parts, and he was found in Data Lore, right? Reassembled, and then flushed out of the proverbial transporter airlock with a crystal entity. Then they say that he was stuck in space for 2 years, doing nothing. Then the Packlids
ran into a Packlid ship.
Packlid ship, which is great, good reference. And then 6 months after that, he's pulled in by Sung, who then gives him the data, literally the Data's chip, the emotion chip. But then very quickly after that, he bumps into the Borg. Now, at that point, you wouldn't want to look human because that would be going against the idea of artificial perfection. And then after that, he then gets deactivated. So there's never a point when he's in a situation where he'd want to look human. He always either surviving, killed by the Enterprise crew, or with the Borg. So I think actually he would want to. Whereas now, he wants to look like his children and be one of them, and look, maybe even tested the organic synthesis on him, the outer shell.
Possibly. Rum Truffler, £5.
Thank you.
Maddox rebuilt Lore as an advanced human android, but maybe he's got an advanced aging issue that means he needs a new body. Maybe he was the prototype. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And people have said, well, why if it's Lore, why was he making this extra body for himself? It could be that his is breaking down and he really needs to get his consciousness transferred over. I think that's a fantastic idea. I love that he's a prototype. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I always seemed odd that in Descent, the idea of he got gunshot at the back and yet it was kind of played for, he's fine, we'll just deactivate him. It's like, why is he sitting there not doing anything if he's not damaged? It never quite worked for me. It's like, well, is he damaged or not? Is he reassemblable or not? Is he... So if the body was too damaged to function, then yeah, they took the memory, he took the head, he took whatever, created this new body, and yeah, he was testing, because it'd be Maddox who was doing the designing and building, did the aging thing, because synth bodies, I don't think Maddox would want to build synth bodies that could be living forever. That would be against the point, especially since Data said, well, what if there's unlimited datas, there'd be slaves? If the body is as weak as a human in terms of dying, I mean, you only get 30 years of slavery out of them, 50 years of slavery, you know what I mean? So give him that sort of, deconstruction, and then he does more programming stuff, and then he's just trying to make, if Law Sung is Mark 3, then he's making a Mark 27, the new body. You know, all the bells and whistles. He wants to. He thinks that
He's got advanced nipple guns.
Yeah, Lost in Powers, absolutely. And he's thinking, yes, the body will fail, but also maybe he's worried, just like he would, if these magical synths from another galaxy come in, they might say, "You are shit, son. You are not as good as them. We'll kill you." So he has to go put himself into a new body just to be looked at as acceptable. And do you know what I mean? Why would they save a human-looking guy who's dying and whatever? So there's definitely ways around all this that are in the dialogue.
Yep, absolutely.
So they couldn't make it too obvious, could they? Otherwise it wouldn't be a reveal.
Exactly. Rivlaw iBand rocked YouTube.
Yes.
€5. Remember, fan theories will always have more depth than what we will get. Even if it's lore, it won't be a cleverly written twist.
Depends what they do with it.
Track record is not great, so.
It's not great, no.
Aku, bless you, throws in
Matata?
£2.
What?
Hakuna Matata, yeah. Lore equals Basque for flower explains space orchids. Basque.
The
space orchids.
Don't know what. Oh.
I think the translation.
Oh, law equals. Oh.
Like beautiful flower, right?
Oh.
Ryan Howe puts in $2 Canadian. Going to call it now. The golem is for data. Okay. Interesting.
I mean, but what would that achieve? And Law doesn't like Data. Never did, never will. I mean, that was his entire plot, really. He hated Data's the fact that Sung chose Data over Law. They wouldn't fix him.
Well, that could show that this isn't Laura. This is in fact a Soong. And maybe
But he still doesn't like Data because he's like resentful of Data because his dad liked him over him. They're the same backstory.
Me. Yeah.
They're the same backstory, Stuart. As if they're the same character or something.
Maybe. Maybe that's the problem, though. Maybe he made the body, and Maddox was working on the mind engrams to bring Data back, because they said Maddox was the brain guy, or whatever they said.
Yeah.
And because it's coded that way or built that way, Soong can't transfer his consciousness in right now because it's built for Data. And that's why he's kind of freaking out right now with this golem thing. He wants to transfer himself into it instead of bringing Data back with Data's engrams or whatever. It could be that it's coded wrong or something.
Well, you've got to ask, why is the golem... Why wasn't it given a form? Because if you're making an android body, you know what I mean? If the body was already done...
He didn't make a form for Lao. When Data made it Lao, he did let it choose, right?
But I mean, if he knows he wants it to be Data or Law, then you'd make it already pre-done. So that's why I'd make it generic, so it'll be someone else, because it'll be, oh my god, da-da-da, you know.
Maybe it can only be formed finally when it's combined with DNA or something to become the synth organic.
Who knows?
Tom Casey puts in $2. Late to the game, just doing my part. Thank you very much, Tom.
You did it well.
Judge 1981, always great to see you. $20 super chat. Thank you very much.
Mwah.
He says, late to the party, but hey, super chats are awesome. And hit that like button. Indeed. 262 of you here. Everybody make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't hit it yet, please hit it. Let's get those likes up.
And that's true. 139, 267 people watching. I mean, I want to see 170 likes. I mean, come on, guys.
Well, I'm still waiting for my 150. So.
Well, I'm challenging higher. He only thinks he can do that, you know.
Yeah, I have very low faith in you guys, I guess. That's right. Derek Rankin, £10.
Hey.
Maddox probably took Lore's body when he left, as it would be likely held at Daystrom Institute. He likely used it as the basis for his initial attack and thought he resolved Lore's bugs. Probably not, though. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what makes the most sense to us, too.
Ooh. Can I suggest a twist? A double twist?
Absolutely.
What if this is Lore, but he doesn't know he's Lore?
That would be perfect. That would be awesome.
Because we've already had the idea of Soji and Daj having a mission. What if Maddox used Law's basic structure, which was functional, it was whatever, but it was flawed, and he thought Law is too unstable. What if I, just like with the mum, to some extent, either gave him this new body, which I can design, but I can't make the mental stuff work, or it's the same body, just it aged, and he overlays on top of the Law personality this new Sung personality, which has essence of truth. He was a son of, it makes sense, it links, to allow him to be his assistant to help build more synths as a help. And we're going to get this twist. He only realizes he's Law at the end because of events, whatever. Because they've already set up with Soji, these unknown personality bits. And maybe seeing Picard or whatever helps to trigger it. And that's why it kind of is and isn't the same. What do you think?
No, I think that's fantastic. Yeah, because Maddox would make every attempt to use the available Lord body parts, but not want the issues that Lore had, because he would, of course, speak with Data. He'd know the issues with Lore. We'd know the history. And if he tried to suppress Lore's drives, as far as being insane and crazy, it could be that, he in fact doesn't know he is Lore. But every now and then little things creep out about his personality.
Because what better thing to create another synth than a synth? Data did. So if you have Law on side, not knowing his Law, and then that's why some of the synths like Sutra have this spark of something else, because some like Law's programming came down and infected it a little bit. Not in a literal sense, just like he was building things with a slight disposition to make it unstable. I think that's actually more sensible than him just being Law.
No, I agree. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, and it literally links in with all of the alternate canons we've had, as in the Data's mum, and Soji and Daj, and Law's breakingness, and Maddox, and the ban. Because also get around the ban, wouldn't it? Like, if they get caught, it'd say, oh yeah, I'm a son of Sung. Oh yeah.
Yep. And if he projects like fake life signs and bio readings like his mom did, and the more advanced version, makes perfect sense.
And can you imagine if they'd done that even earlier? So, wouldn't that have been great? So Data dies, sad. B4 gets in the bank, and then Maddox is like, all of a sudden, he says to Jurati, "Oh my God, we have a visitor. Who is it? It's a son of Sung that's been hiding for 50 years. Look, here he is. Hello." And then he takes it to the side. It's actually Law. I reactivated him. He's going to help us because he knows androids, but we can't, She's like, what? But yes, here he is. It's a Sung that we've never heard of. Yep. Because it is that stupid.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $5.
Speaking of, Sci-Fi Nation throws in $2. 200 likes for $20. Hashtag Trekyards like spike.
Oh.
So I challenge you to 150.
Oh.
Sam challenged you to 170. Sci-Fi Nation has challenged you to 200 likes. But and he did that a while ago. That's been sitting there for a while. So.
Oh gosh.
Before we did the challenges, we didn't even see it. But there you go.
And $200 is a lot to us. So guys, that is a legitimate help us out. That's
$200 would be awesome, but it's only 20.
Sorry, Sci-Fi Nation wasn't thrown under the bus there. So 166. There's so many of you. Come on, there's so many people watching.
Well, they've already hit my goal. So that's good.
That's true.
Jonathan Davies, £5.
He's
not transferring his consciousness. He's transferring his data. LOL.
Boo. Oh, we just went to 117 and one down to 169 likes. Someone clicked like. Okay, there you go. Went back up again.
Happens.
That's good, Jonathan.
They've probably seen if they could click it more than once. Samuel Terliki.
Oh, hey.
$5.
No, Simon, not Samuel.
Oh, Simon Terliki. Sorry, Simon. That was such an insult. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Soon's lying about doing bodies, not brains, is odd. You'd think bodies would be the easy part by then. Even Mud's women looked human 100 years prior.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's the smartest Soong. If he is a Soong, He's just not like top of his class soon like all the other ones were. I'm just saying.
Because, the great Sung, he was able to create everything. His son never quite got that bit of genius. But there might also be, again, back to law, if he's either reprogrammed law, suppressed law, then that might be inside law's programming that he can't create a new intelligence. There's like a mental block there, so he can just do bodies.
I have the solution. People are complaining it looks like Data's, Sung's grandfather from Enterprise. It is the same guy. He was working with augments and humans, trying to improve humans, changes his research to synthetics, and then finds a way to time travel.
Yeah.
So now he can create synth organics and use both of his, intelligence ideas. That's what it is. Time travel.
It's the Red Angel suit, Stuart. I mean, they're easy to build. They're around 300 years ago, 200 years ago. Yeah. So you're saying that actually the Red Angel suit is from Enterprise era, that Sung designed it and built it, gave himself time travel, and then Section 31 found it, and Michael Burnham's mum used it.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time, Stuart, I said Michael Burnham's mum had to be from the future? That's the only thing that made sense. She brought tech from the future, and it was so clever, and then it just wasn't. And it was like, oh.
Yep.
Such an easy out, Stuart. Such an easy out they've hooked up on.
Well, Eugene, though, throws in 250 rubles.
Hey.
But what if he's just a long-lost son of Soon, trying to overcome his mortality? How dull would that be? That would be kind of dull.
It also doesn't add anything, because we've explicitly had lines that would seem to go against it. And by inventing a new character like that, you're saying, well, he should explain where he's been for the last 50 years. Because Daddy Sung was alive up until season 4 of TNG. You would think he would talk to his son.
Which apparently he did, because you'd never heard the end of him creating Data.
Well, he was around when he was creating Data. He must have been around when his mum was being created, because that was around the same time. His mum lived, and he would have said, "Oh my god, my mum died. Wow, she's back as an android." Like, he would have to have been there at all the events, or at least most of them, or at least some of them. But SKO Media Group says, just for fun here, the Golem will be Brent doing his Patrick impersonation. Yes, Patrick Stewart returning as Captain Jean-Luc Picard, as played by Brent Spiner, playing Captain Picard. That will be the reveal. I like that.
Yes. Good. Judge 1981 throws in another $2.
Thank you.
It says, "Lore doesn't know he's lore?" ?
Yeah.
I think he wrote that when we were talking about it, so I don't know if he's confused about the situation, but I think we cleared it up while we were talking. So
I think that'd be such a good reveal.
Yep, that'd be perfect.
Such a good reveal. And then you can imagine what if Jurati knows? Because if Jurati, she was talking to him secretly, but she was there at the original time of Maddox. Like, she kept, even from the crew, that she was dating Maddox, so she's good at keeping secrets, and no one thought anything of that. So it'd be nice if we cut back to the flashback that we keep asking for, of seeing Maddox in the office, and there's young Brent de-aged as Law, and we see she walk in the room as he's changing his brain, and it's like, that's the flashback, and it's like, whoa. But the problem is, that Sung, I don't get the sense it could even be important in the season finale. It's about big space battle and pew-pews. I think he's going to barely be in it, even though he should be a focus. Maybe.
Yep. No, I think that's exactly the case. That's what's going to happen, unfortunately. But
they can't write season finales, can they?
Nope. Unless it's a massive cliffhanger, which it's going to be. But I still think it's going to be an action fest. So
yeah.
Justin Murphy, 248. I appreciate all you and the team do. Well, thank you very much, Justin. We appreciate that you guys tune in and join us and support us in any way you can.
Thank you.
So thank you very much.
Yeah, super appreciated. Thank you.
Fleet Paw Swiftback puts in $2. 156 likes, folks. Let's get to 200 now. That was a long time ago. What are we at anyway for likes?
182.
Ooh, 18 people haven't hit like. Do it.
200. That's all. 200. Come on, 200.
Derek Rankin, 5 pounds.
Derek.
Given that Picard is dying, could the golem be for him? There is going to be a season 2 after all. Yeah, but he wouldn't be. He'd still be a frail old man in this body. It's just. Like the Samuel said, we don't want somebody young playing a young Picard. That's just dumb. You don't want to spend the money on de-aging every scene. That'll look awful. And no. So yeah, the fact that he is dying does make me think that they might do some kind of mind transfer with it and have a different look. But then you don't have Sir Patrick Stewart. So what's the point? You know, it doesn't make.
How you doing?
It just doesn't.
I mean, that's obviously what they're implying. You wouldn't invent the golem without the idea that Patrick's going to be in it. All it's together. The obvious is that Sung wants to use it. Picard will actually use it. But obviously, as you said last week, the show is called Star Trek Picard, so it should be about him, even if that means passing to a different character. Although, who is it? James McAvoy said he'd love to play a young Picard. So if he's going to take a pay cut, that I wouldn't be that far against, though he looks kind of dumb with a shaved head. But as a meta thing, having James McAvoy playing Picard as in season 2 would be kind of fun.
That's just gimmicky and stupid.
He's a good actor, though. He has the range. He could do it.
Well, sure, but
or Tom Holland, or Tom Hardy. Bring him back. Shave his head. Either of the old actors should play him. No, it should be. Again, why is the show called Star Trek Picard? Because money and gimmick. It's a gimmick name. I hate it.
All right. Mike Bravo puts in $5.
Thank you.
It's Data's granddad, Graves. His consciousness was always in Data. Those who knew him loved him. Those who didn't know him equally loved him from afar. Yep.
That's interesting. I forgot about
already
Graves.
I didn't. I mentioned him last time when we were talking about it, saying he's already perfected the art of transferring your consciousness into an android body.
But I meant, didn't they retcon in that episode? They said that Sung based all this stuff off him, that he was a real genius, and Sung was just the sort of genius.
Yep.
Because and even so, he had mind transfer, which worked pretty flawlessly, give or take. And then Sung managed to do dying engrams into an android body. Later with his mum, so I mean, it's weird that this many years later he has to crack it for a third time, and 2 people pre-cracked it. But as we already said, he's not the smartest. Sung.
No.
Sung.
Tom Casey, $2.
Thank you.
I know I'm late, but do you think we will see Lore? Do we think we will?
I better hope so.
It's the best way to go for them. So we hope we will. And it better be a good reveal, well written.
It's the only logical answer, though. Honestly, it really is.
Logic's not really their shtick.
But it gives them so many outs. It also allows them to say that's why the androids are a bit psychopathic, because they're based on laws engrams, which the software was damaged, and that's what you got the stuff from. You know, the flaws. What was it that... There's what sci-fi is it where they say you had a flaw in a program which got moved to the next one, but then they go, Stargate, yeah. When they made the replicators, human form replicators, they had this flaw that was in a niece, and 6th or 5th, they fixed it, and he was a nice guy, and they chose to put it back in because it led to too much of a soft person. So the flaws of one can be copied into the next, or at least. So, because it would make sense if Data, Lore, Man, Maddox, what if, and they haven't said this, what if the Karma was the very first android, her and her sister, as symbolic of, we're going to make Data...
Yana, you said Karma.
I know, but, because it makes sense, it's funny.
Oh, no,
it's like Vajazel,
You'll confuse people, so just...
Okay, but she'll never be Vajazel, she'll be Vajazel for all time. They messed up a naming thing, it's stupid, she's Vajazel. It's better than Vajazzle. Exactly. Vajazzle.
What's her name, though? Vajazzle is her real name.
I know, but I'll always say Vajazzle, because it's close enough to have the joke, but still be her name.
Gotcha.
What was I saying? Oh yeah.
I have no idea.
Would it make sense that the Maddox, the first one he could make, could be Sutra and Sister, as kind of reference to Data? So if they're the first one, then that's also why the programming is so broken, because it's based on laws engrams, and that's why that's the. Everyone else seemed fine. You know, I don't think the lady who got her eye stabbed out would be I will kill the universe. I feel like she might be more enlightened than that. Do you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Aku,
Thank you.
bless you. £5. Would a tricorder detect these androids? That said, we know sensors in Picard aren't worth much. Can't see around the ships behind you are flowers in space.
True.
Well, as we talked about with Data's mom, her body projected false life signs and even changed when she got older. They modified over time. So I don't think sensors or tricorders will be able to detect the androids, no. Plus, we keep forgetting a lot of them are probably synthetic androids, so like part organic as well. So, Eugene, 250 rubles. Oh boy, if Golem is for Picard, but body is not Stewart's, I already hear whispers from the future. It was always the case. Every Starfleet captain has 12 reincarnations. Uh-huh.
Goodness.
Uh-huh. Maybe Picard will become a female.
Oh, black female, yeah. No, Picard was always a black female. Don't you know?
Oh, yeah, well.
That's actually a thing. Spoilers. Oh, for Doctor Who, I mean.
Sushi Juice, $2. CBS All Access is now free for 1 month in the U.S. Did they do that because of the virus and giving people free entertainment, or because they want everybody to see Picard because it's last episode's this week?
Well, they want to say our last episode managed to have 10 times the viewership of last week, and it's like, yeah, because it's free.
Yeah.
They want to have an inflated number to say to promote that they're playing games. Although I think All Access is free, but you still have to watch ads, so they might actually up their revenue because ads have to pay. Because I think there's two versions. One you get which is ad free. I think, I'm not sure. I know one of the streaming services in America.
Yeah,
is.
I think that's the case. There's an ad free one, yeah.
Yeah. So it's good for that. I mean, great. Although it must make the people who've been paying it for 9 weeks feel like idiots. in a small way, you know. Also, it's Amazon Prime here, so I still love the
Probably
fact
one of those things too that the people that have been paying for it because it's free this month will still have to pay this month. I hate when things go free and you've already been paying for it. You should get that time slot free for yourself, but you just have to keep paying. It's like so fucking irritating. Anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, good for people. Go and enjoy it. But like I say, they just want to inflate their numbers. Wow, our season finale brought 8 million more people. Yeah, because 10 million people signed up for free.
It's because you made it available on 5 different streaming platforms, you dicks.
Yeah. It's like, wow, you put it on YouTube for free. Wow, they got 10 million views. Wow, our viewership went up 10 million. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Sci-Fi Nation throws in his $20.
Yeah.
200. Y'all made me pay. Feel better now? I do. Well, he actually says fell better now.
Oh, don't correct him. No.
I know him pretty well, and I think somebody got their taxes done to be giving us $20.
Super kind.
Just saying.
No, that's.
But that's all. Thank you guys for hitting the goal, and thank you Sci-Fi for setting the target. We love that. That's awesome.
And this has been a really, really positive super chat stream so far. A great discussion. But I do want to. I said this yesterday as well, but this is obviously a very hard time for the world. In my country, in the UK, everyone who has a certain level of employment now gets income from the government to live. Those that are self-employed don't, and we're both self-employed. And so, while everyone is potentially not able to work, not able to earn money right now, we're self-employed as well. And so, if 70% of our money comes from YouTube, and people can't super chat anymore, and we're after Picard, like, we are just as vulnerable as the people that have signed off their jobs too, and we don't have another source of income really. So it's tricky. So if you can still support on Patreon or join, you shouldn't notice $5 a month. That shouldn't affect anyone's household budget, but it still supports and affects us. So if you do enjoy our content, do watch it, do subscribe, do all that stuff, because we're self-employed people as well, and at some point this will be really hard for us as well. So hopefully we can sort of ride this, because neither of us are greedy. you know, we've had many medium months that we can just about survive, and you know, I don't think most people do the work we do for the money we do it for and think it was okay, but because we're massive fans and we love the people we work for, you guys, we do, you know.
And we do work for all of you, whether you think so.
Yeah. So thank you, Software Nation and people like him, and this has been a great one so far, all of you guys. But just keep in mind that we do rely on super chats, and we're self-employed, so it is, pretty important.
Yes. Jeff Jacobs, though, throws in $2. The next best android was Lore. Matt X revived him.
It makes so much sense.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. No, Jeff Jacobs, $2. I know we can get to 275, so I'll pay then. Hashtag make Jeff pay. Mike Bravo puts in $2 and says the next best android was Lore. Matt X revived him. We just got 2 new members of the channel because of your little speech there. So Justin Hampton, welcome to the rank of Commander. Thank you.
Welcome. That does help a lot, guys. Seriously, that really does help a lot.
And INF Jack, welcome to the rank of Commander as well. Welcome, sir.
That's amazing. You guys are amazing.
And we got another super chat before that, though. Jonathan Davies,
welcome.
£5. The golem is going to be for Picard because it will then be the best of both worlds. Ha, got it. I think he meant, yeah. Yes, we got it.
And to be fair, if you want to give a very random end, I could see Picard suddenly going from being, oh yeah, I'm probably fine, but I'm dying, to, oh, I'm dying, quick, put my brain in the body. And then the synths come from the sky in these big Narada Star ships. And then Picard walks out in a fresh-looking coat of paint de-aged. He's like, I am now synthetic, and therefore I will tell you guys, I say no. The line must be drawn here. You will not attack this universe and kill everybody. No. I say no.
Wow, he's a pretty smart synth. We better, just back off now.
And then Law shoots him while on a bridge, and he falls down a cliff, and they deactivate him. All of it comes back together.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. Either that or he does a twin power activate thing and grows into a giant Picard.
Or let's go ridiculous with this shit. So
just did.
I'm going more ridiculous.
Double Guitars throws in €5 with no comment, but thank you, Double Guitars.
Thank you. What if? As part of the mind transfer thing, that Sung has to make a twin of Picard, and that Picard happens to be Locutus because it takes over the nanites in his body. And now Patrick will walk out with 2 people. One as Patrick Stewart de-aged, one as Locutus, who looks exactly the same but slightly different skin colour because he's been Borgified, got nanoprobes. And then you have the 2 halves of his personality coming together, working together for the first time since they fought against each other in Armada 2, because that was seriously a plot they had. Finding the Locutus clone was weird, even back then.
Everything you just said. Cold Blood 1977. Welcome to the rank of Commander. He has also joined the channel.
Oh my god, thank you. That's
awesome, guys. I'll be able to add more emojis soon because I think we're getting to that point where I can add some more.
And
so that's
and thank you again. That's amazing. And just for Minkin 2, CBS All Access is 2-tier pricing, 5 with, 10 without. Both you have to pay for.
And Double Guitar says, Sam's speech broke my little heart, so I opened my wallet. That's why I gave us the £5.
I try.
I should go get the pug and put the pug in front of the camera. This pug needs to eat food. You need to give her money.
Although, seriously, a thank you for everybody, because there's a lot of commanders that have just joined, and that makes a real dent. A real dent. So thank you.
Fleet Paw Swiftback throws in $2. I agree with Sam because Quantum. Fleet Paw Swiftback has been watching too much Anti-Trekker as of late, as you can tell, because Quantum is his answer for everything.
Yeah.
Tom Casey throws in $5. That was such a good speech, I have to leave.
No.
Are those things related? You had to leave because of the speech, or that was such a great speech? By the way, I have to leave. Or that was such a great speech, I have to leave now. I don't know. But thank you for the $5.
And Tangerine Star says, yep, I'm self-employed as well, and all my work has vanished. Hold on my breath, you guys are part of my survival plan. I mean, we don't make all of our content's free. We don't charge for anything. It's completely optional. That's why it's so like impassioned for us, because like, oh my god, you guys are amazing. So, in these times where you want a bit of fun, interesting support and content, we're gonna keep producing stuff.
Yeah, people are saying show the pug. So if I show the pug, will we get another super chat? Like, I'll show the pug. She's sleeping right now.
Well, I'm gonna get the I'm gonna get the Leo when you come back.
All right.
All right, to you then.
Oh, such a good speech. I have to relieve some tension.
Okay. All right. Let's read some other people. Who plays our timelines? Not for a long time. Yeah, lockdown is happening now. We guys have more live chats.
All those commercials with the starving little children or the starving little animals. She's super tired. I woke her up. Oh my goodness. But everybody loves the Precious and the Pug. Are you okay, Pug? Are you still sleeping? She's just looking over at the Admiral. Looking over at Sylvia going, I want to go back and lay on her to sleep. Oh. So yeah, there she is, guys. Wanted to see her. Look at her looking over there. She's like, I want to go back. Yeah, she's so cute. Fleet Pass Respect, $2. Pug says, why'd you wake me up, Dad? Because the Peoples was requesting news. They wanted to see you. Judge 1981 puts in $100 and says, damn it, I love your pug. Thank you very much, Judge 1981. That is an amazing super chat. Thank you, Pug. You earned your keep for the week. Go. Be free. Oh. Hold on one second. Take this one. Crap, I got it loud. And this is the other one. This is, oh, she's grumpy. She was at the vet yesterday. This is Dot. She's a little chewy verse. She's growling at me. She doesn't know why I'm holding her up here. So there's a little chihuahua. I don't talk about her too much, but she's very camera shy, this one. The pug just doesn't really care. Don't growl. Don't growl. That's not nice. Okay, I'll put her down. Say bye, Dot. All right. Sci-Fi Nation, $2. Samuel still needs to interview on my channel. Just saying. Well, he'll come on if you want him to. And Tangerine Star 26, £2. Pugalicious couple, a quid to keep the lights on. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. He's growling at soon. Well, I have a picture of him up on my computer here, so yeah, maybe. And Becky says, super cute dogs. Thank you, Becky. They're good dogs, aren't you? You coming back? Do you want to come back up? Come here. See, now the pug's awake. So, come here.
I'm back.
Well, showing the pug got us some super chats. So I've already read them off, so.
Dude! 100's ridiculous. That was already successful live, and that makes it doubly successful. Truly amazing.
Did not expect that, but thank you so much.
Dude, don't even expect like a 10. You know what I mean? Any 10's like, oh. That was 10 times a 10. And someone said, Mike Bravo, I'm registered. Am I a member now? No, it hasn't come up on your name. You should have a green name. So something went wrong because you are not. Cause it's crazy to tell who's a member because they've got green and they've got emojis and they are all in the chat.
And Ozzy says, add some skeleton hands.
Oh god, I still don't know what that means. Okay.
Oh my god, you don't? You need to watch. I'll send you a link if you'll watch it. It's like an hour long though.
Cool. Sure.
Taurus 69 upgraded membership to captain, so thank you very much.
Goodness.
Fellow captain.
Captain, you outrank me. It's
Captain?
so
Captain. Captain.
Ambassador.
No,
Yeah,
no
everyone wants
ambassadors here.
everyone wants to make Trekker bloody Commodore. I was like, he can't outrank us on our own fucking channel. No.
No.
So I'm like, he's an ambassador of his own channel, from his own channel.
He's a lieutenant commander.
Sure. Yeah. Well, okay. It's not as in, well.
He's a specialist in something. I don't know what.
Okay, I can get behind specialist.
He's a specialist in quantum.
That'll
be his official title.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so I was thinking, Stuart, I've loved this debate, but how would you feel about doing a round of one of those custom games as a celebration for the 100? We've still got half an hour. We can have one more little bit, and then celebrate the 100 with the test round of the game.
I would be totally down for that if you guys are up for seeing us do a game.
And just to reiterate, guys, we want to do maybe game nights where you guys both get to be in the audience, in the chat, in the game.
Sci-Fi Nation throws in $5. Shameless plug. Alec Peters on Sci-Fi Nation on the 26th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for anyone interested. And Sci-Fi Nation also wants to interview you for some reason on his channel.
I think we mentioned, I think we talked about briefly, after Picard. I mean, that's one of those things that...
Well, it's this Thursday, so...
Well, no.
After the following week, because we have a week of follow-up stuff to do.
Yeah, we have
and lives. And then we'll,
Dude, love to. Would love to. So yeah, we're doing game shows that there's the drunk Jackbox games. So it's not just Trek discussions, but you guys get to be in the audience and in the game with us, which is really, really exciting. And two of the games actually add custom Trek things, which I'm really excited about because that's going to be funny. And one of them in particular, I think we'll do that today, where there's a prompt and you have to give your best one, and you can be pretty creative and pretty funny. And so it's an 8-player game, so there'll be 2 of us and 6 of you. All you need is a smartphone, and you go into the website, jackbox.tv will be on the screen, and you can actually join the audience and do points as well. And so if you guys would like to play the Trekyards game show test stream, and literally it will be... You can all play it. So all 230 of you, 7 of you can all join.
Well, we have to make sure that I get in, and then we can add other people.
This is true, but yeah, that's true.
Mark Lawrence, $10. Just ran 2.5 miles while watching Kinda Why I've Been Silent. Got to get in shape for my Starfleet uniforms. Be safe out there, everyone. Thank you very much, Mark. And
you've got a Starfleet uniform? What uniform have you got, Mark? I'd love to see a picture of you in it, even if it's an old one. That sounds cool. Also, Stuart, you're out of focus, and Judge 1981 says yes, and since he gave the 100, like I said, I think it's for him, we can do a test round.
Oh, yes.
And we definitely want you in the game, Judge, at one point. You have to ask, it's kind of like first come, first serve with that. But yeah, there's one more thing I want to bring up about the lore data connection. But do put in the chat now if you would like us to do a test game.
Yeah, and if we do the test game thing, just send me the code via Messenger before you put it up on the screen for everybody else, so I can get in.
Okay. Do you know who Judge 1981 is?
Do I know who he is?
Yeah. Do you have his Facebook?
Yeah, it's one of our moderators.
Oh, because if you send him the link, I mean, Judge, would you like to be guaranteed in it? Because, like I say, you sponsor it, so I'd happily send you the code first, so you make sure you get in. Oh, he says nah. Okay. What's the rankings on Patreon? Go check out Patreon/Trekyards.
He says he's good. He doesn't want to play.
Okay,
so
that's fine. Just opting. Well, I'll probably charge my phone up 25%. Hold on, I'm going to charge it for a sec.
It's a weird end of live thing, but I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, so we'll do the test game. Everybody's saying yeah for it. Where do you go to play? We'll tell you when we get there, Tangerine Star.
Right, so I had one more thing I want to talk about with lore. What was it?
I don't know.
It's something to do with him right at the end, about his children and stuff. Because he feels a lot like the augment him, but I can definitely see Lore wanting children, especially as he always felt so resentful that that Sung like data over him, and so what better way of expressing his ability to have favoritism is making his own children.
Better children too.
Yeah.
More advanced.
He beat his creations. I really think it's lore. You know, I really think that would be a good, strong payoff if done well, because it's got to mean something as well. You know, because it can't just be. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start loading up this thing then. I mean, guys, Stuart, do you have any last thoughts? I got all these stills. Oh, actually, no. Last thing. Again, phone's charging. That. Talk about, I've sent you screen caps. You can talk about Law's plan in Descent, because that may link. I mean, there's certainly a potential connection.
Yes, he wanted to work with the Borg and Data to create artificial life forms, fully artificial life forms. My brother and I represent the perfect life forms. The Borg aspired to the perfection my brother and I represent. Fully artificial life forms, yeah. So that was the plan, and to wipe out, he says, the reign of biological life forms is coming to an end. You, Picard, and those like you are obsolete. Really loud, by the way.
I'm sorry. But, you know, there's so much similarity there. It'd be weird if it wasn't linked.
Yeah, it's very on the nose.
Well, yes. Right, now, let's see. Let's see if this is working. Let's see. Settings. So we've got extended timers. The audience is on. We don't want that. Volume's off. Make your own. So yeah, so the idea of this game, Quiplash, guys. Let me just find a Quiplash Let's Play. So I can kind of show briefly what it's going to look like. Where do I go to the... well, I'll just put over my own face. That's your face. Well, your face doesn't matter. So this is Quiplash. Looking great. The idea is you can join the audience and you have all these players, and you have these two possible options, and we each do a different option, and then you vote which one's your favourite. And I did completely Star Trek prompts. I did about 65, so a lot of variation, and it's not like the right answer necessarily, it's the funniest answer / best answer, however you quantify that, and you guys get to vote, and that will change who actually wins. So yeah, if you'd like to play that, Stuart.
Yes.
Okay.
Send me the code before you throw it up.
I will absolutely do that. Okay. But if you wouldn't mind vamping for a moment. I hear noise.
Vamping.
I think there is... Can you hear the game, Stuart? Even subtly?
No.
Okay, very strange. I think I can, but not enough. Okay.
No.
Okay. And I will try and watch the stream, not the actual screen, because... Oh. Are you sure you can't hear it? Because I literally think I hear something. That's really weird.
I can hear something, but I don't know if it's the game or not. Everybody's saying they can hear it sounds like the game. I can hear the game. I can hear some music. Commander, are you playing club music?
Okay, people can hear it.
Sci-Fi Nation, $2. I have to bow out. Great stream, guys. Hashtag Team Trekyards. Hashtag yes, and tune in for his Alec Peters thing on 23rd. No, 26th. Whatever day he said, I don't remember.
And tune in tomorrow as well for your thing. Why have you gone dark? Why have you gone dark?
I don't know.
You've stopped being a thing, Stuart. That's weird.
Fix me. I can see me on Skype.
Well, yeah. Confused.
Hashtag confused.
Okay, well...
Oh, see, I'm not listening to the stream. Let me listen to the
I
stream.
think I moved you off the frame. I think that's what it is. Okay, let me delete you.
I can hear the music on the feed. I just can't hear it on Skype, obviously.
Okay. Let me go out of that one and do another one. How do you go to no sound then? I think that's maybe it's the only way you can do it. I think maybe you have to have a little bit of sound. There is an announcer, so maybe they like force you a little bit. Weird. Oh, Stuart's face. Sorry, we're not necessarily prepared for this whatsoever, but you know. It'll be fun. Right, there's your face.
Oh shit, I didn't think people could see me.
Oh, they can always see you. Nope, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so this game's called Quiplash 2. And it'll be a custom thing. So guys, get your smartphones on, get them connected to some internet, and get ready to log in to jackbox.tv. You're going to put in a simple code for the game.
But you gotta give me the code first so I can join in first.
Twitch, I have to not show you the people. And then you can be part of the game. It is going to be that easy. And you guys
Jackbox.tv, guys.
Okay. Right. Throne. Okay. So you've logged in. So the code is irrelevant because I got to start one first with the custom. Great. Star Trek 1. Play. Which then resets it. Okay. Okay, good. And I will give you the... so guys, get ready. It's first come, first serve with this. There's a few spots. I'll give Stuart the code first. The code is, Stuart, dum. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, we've got a Captain Foley, and then that's the game. So this is the game code is PZAT. Let's see who joins. We're testing this out, guys. There we go. Fleetport, hey. There we go. And then, now, you join the audience. So, welcome everyone. You get to play our first ever game. Congrats. And there's also an audience as well.
This will be fun. Let's try this.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a delay for us. Yeah. So, we'll figure it out.
Okay. And Stuart, you're going to read the things, okay?
Oh my god.
Because it's funny if Stuart reads things. I find it funny anyway.
Yeah, he does it. Makes me read things all the time. Like his diary.
What?
I cried myself to sleep tonight.
So yeah, welcome Kevin T Popcorn, Fleetport, Zen Somatic, Zach, M Watcher, and someone else. Only available on mobile, Dan. Round 1, and they should all be Star Trek. Hopefully. Okay. 200 people watching.
Everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent.
But we're the important audio, so only listen to us. Okay, so we all have prompts. Answer them. And so try and be funny, but also you want the people to vote for your answer as the best of it. Okay, we all have different things. Okay. And also I might have misspelled a few things, so mine I added an E, but hopefully you'll understand.
Okay.
So yeah, I might have. Oh yeah. So apologies for some spellings, but I did this last night at like 1 AM.
Alright. Yeah, so guys, hit the like button if you're still here and enjoying this. This is something we probably will do on the weekends. Have some fun hanging out with you guys.
And we're 12 in the audience, but obviously there's a live chat as well. But if you guys join the audience in the actual, in the game with the code, then you get to vote on our answers. Actually, change who wins. So do actually join the audience if you want, or just watch this live as well.
And Trout Bum Wombat says I must have missed the lore discussion. Yes. And Taurus69, the room code is on the screen.
Yeah.
PZAT.
And Troutbum, you are an hour and 40 minutes late, so I think that's fair that we moved after hour 40 minutes. Okay, so Stuart, read out when you see it.
When I see it, I will. I got a delay, remember?
Yeah, sorry.
Red shirts would really like to have a good health plan or not die so much.
And you vote for whichever one you like. And also audience vote too. Android mobile game, but I can't see the game and YouTube at the same time if I was to play. Yes, I'm sorry. Then watch it on your laptop or monitor and then play. Repeat code. The code is PZAT. Okay, who wins? Red shirts would like to. It's split, but the audience decided that Cat and Foley won. Because the audience was the decider there. See, that's why it's important. That's why it's important. Have a good health plan. Mad. It's pretty mad.
It's voting time.
Sorry. Again, 3M.
When Cisco is made, he will kill all... Mad. He will kill all organic life or hot yoga.
Oh dear. Bye, Donnie.
Bye, Donnie.
Hot yoga. Aww. I was making
I don't know the answers yet. You can't do that. You gotta wait.
Well, it's live on mine. It's live on my watching it live on the screen. See,
I know, but it's not for any of us.
No, I'm watching it live on YouTube, so it is live. You're delayed. See, I made a joke because I was saying he was the prophet he could kill.
Captain Foley's catchphrase: "Hello, I'm Pug," or "Disco isn't Prime."
Well, that's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah. And Foley should be capital F.
Yeah, I didn't know you. I didn't know you could capital until later, so didn't do everything.
You gotta fix those next time.
There's a lot. Well, that's a lot of names I haven't done. Oh, how it really? That's half and half. Okay, audience win. Okay, audience decided that though. Disco is Prime. Isn't Prime.
Isn't.
Isn't.
Isn't. It isn't. It's a disco verse.
Vote away.
J.J. Abrams' best Trek moment: resigning or Kirk dying.
And I made these prompts, so I thought that was a fun one. I thought you'd be harsher, to be honest, on this one. I thought you guys would put like really, really bad ones. And you guys, you can super chat. We are looking at the chat as well, so you can vote as well. Sorry, Flick Poor. Overwhelming. Wow.
Yeah, 13 for resigning. Well, 8, what? 18? What? I don't know. Don't pay attention to me.
Ready, set, vote.
Which character would be the best man? Of who?
No, of anyone. Who'd be the best man for a wedding?
Oh.
James T. Kirk or Janeway? Okay.
It's pretty obvious. Just
Yeah,
give me that.
That's why you gotta outthink your opponent sometimes. I mean, will that be a clean sweep? Will that be a clean... No, wow. Okay. Wow. Janeway won.
Just getting the results in now. Hold on.
See, you're behind. Go to maybe just normal YouTube, because you're behind by quite a bit.
And next is...
Wow.
No, I'm not gonna... I always use the studio, so...
Janeway. You guys thought Janeway better.
The real reason Kirk rips his shirt. To become a model someday. That's his real...
Passion ran out of letters. Just one time.
Or too damn sexy. Well, considering I know that you wrote that one, I'm not going to vote for it. Don't say things like that.
Well, yeah, but
you want people to know who wrote them.
Otherwise, that wouldn't make as much sense now.
Don't say.
Oh.
I gotta send you a list of questions. I think it'll be fun.
Well, you can make your own. I mean, you just have to be talking, and you can do them. Okay.
Best Trek species. Neither of those.
Because I was again expecting like when I wrote this, I was expecting like Packlid and sex robots or something. It always depends who's in the who's playing with us at the time. 16 people in the audience, but guys, you are deciding the votes. So
which species would make the best sex robots?
I don't want to go too much. Okay. Guys, do super chat if you want. Because we're hiding to.
Let's see how the scores check out.
Okay, the scores are. Okay. I'm fourth.
Round 2 is straight ahead,
great.
and that means all points are doubled.
Oh, Fleetwood, it's okay. Okay, more questions.
Round 2.
We have 80 seconds and 90 in the audience, so join the audience. You do get to decide. No, that's
you should put Commander Cockings too instead of Sam. Just saying.
Yeah, well, that was I didn't change from before.
Yeah, Peter says the stream's about 15 seconds behind the game, but this is so fun.
Yeah, it's normally about 6. Well, Peter, refresh and see if it still is. Because I'm at 16 seconds and the stream's at 18, so it's only 5 on my end. And I'm watching it live, so yeah.
It's different for everybody, though, I think. So.
Well, yeah, but if I'm watching it live, I mean, what does your live stream say? Well, I guess the time is gone, but. Oh. Oh no.
Best thing Mud ever sold: Mud face masks or his women.
Damn it! Which do you go for, the serious or the funny? Okay. Okay, so my thing says 10 seconds and my live says 12 seconds. What does it say for you?
I don't know. I'm in the control room, so.
Okay, 2.
Captain Foley of Trekyards was a vessel. Which class would it be? The kick-ass class.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, that's the questions we need. Ship questions in this game.
Well, yeah, but that's not. It's not funny if you say which ship wins, Defiant or Nova. That's not funny. It's
no. Like if Trekyards was a vessel, which class would it be?
I made 65. That's pretty good, I think.
Worst place to be assimilated?
In the bathroom, in the toilet, or fluidic space. Where does it say control panel? Join the audience with PZAT.
See you, Brian. Have fun.
Yay! I finally win one. Yeah.
Next on the list.
Yeah. I thought that was too obvious though. But it wasn't.
Alright, most annoying Trek race.
Yeah, the control rooms is 7 seconds behind. That's weird. Okay. As an audience member, I'm getting different questions to answer. Well, Richard Joy, you don't have questions to... What? No, you shouldn't be. Yeah! Wait, no. Paglids. Fleet Paw. Good, good, good.
Okay, next one.
Sorry, Men Watcher.
Bye, double guitars.
Bye-bye.
Put in your votes.
Function of a self-sealing stem bolt.
Keeps the goop in or hold the head down to the deck without leaks.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to read the possible answers
Yes, you
too. I look at my phone so I can vote.
Kahoot. What's Kahoot?
It's a game where you can make up your own questions and stuff.
Yeah, Kevin Korn.
Next prompt.
Don't know what those meant to be, Zarg. I don't know. I'm sorry. Bonus is split there.
Goran's favorite food: salamanders or Kirk?
Why salamanders? $15 audience votes. Corned beef.
Still know the answer. There we go.
Yes! Clean sweep! Yes, yes, yes. I got everybody. Oh, it's against you as well. Haha. Sorry. Oh, I thought it was so obvious. I got a quiplash! Yay. Yeah. The secret is shamelessly pandering to the audience where possible. Yes.
Best way to prepare targ. Who eats targ? Their pets. Or warm.
Oh, come on! I left such a possibility for humour there, guys. Come on. I thought it was funny. Obviously, you've got my sense of humour with the suggestions there, but you know.
No one eats targ.
Everyone likes those pets. But Fleet Paw wants to eat them.
Vote now.
Best Picard line. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Or shut up, Wesley.
And Minton 2. Anyone turning in now will be wondering what the hell's happening. Yes, they would. But we had an hour 45. This is a test. But you guys aren't super chatting. So it apparently kills the super chats dead, which is sad. So we still need those to be fun. I'd like to see what people think.
Shut up, man.
Clean sweep. And the audience says, "Oh, there we go. That's the most
And next
obvious one." So 91% audience.
and vote.
Spock's favorite joke. Gingivitis or go to hell if I were human.
Don't get gingivitis, but... so, do you think that Laura is law or not, Samuel? Always said, I think it would be for good storytelling. It would mean so much more than what they've set up. And it would fit better as well.
Mm-hmm. And if done right, it could be very clever.
Oh, okay. That's why gingivitis didn't make sense, because Zarg ran out of time and he needs a safety answer. That's why it doesn't link at all, because the show isn't designed for...
Eugene throws in 250 rubles. At least it's not Earl Grey decaf versus Speak Up, Wesley.
It's true. David Thomas, can we all play or be audience? Yes. Join. Go to jackbox.tv and do the code PZAT and you'll be part of the audience. Okay, so Kevin is kicking ass, but I got close. But Kevin is the funniest guy so far. But there is a different score for audience as well, so the audience can decide. There's like a separate trophy for most whatever. Oh, okay. Ah, this is something isn't Trek themed. Okay, I can't control this one. Okay. Now we'll have to be non-Trek humor. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. Don't hate me. What's the link? Jackbox.tv and PZ80.
PZ80 is the room code.
Yes. So forgive me, guys. See if you can work out which one mine is.
You should put the link on the bottom of the screen.
I should.
Overlaid.
Yeah, this is I mean, it is there. It's just small.
This is a test.
It's a test. And well done, Fleetport in 3rd place. If I join it now, you'll be in the audience. Yes, you'll be in the audience the whole time. God, I am wondering what people are going to say to this one. Okay. There are lots of games in this pack. This is why they've customized to be more Star Trek.
In this round, you've got 3 medals to give to your 3 favorite quips.
Okay, Stuart, read them all.
Popcorn's internet died, so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Any last words? Love Star Trek. Beam me up now, please, please. Coronavirus. It was me, bitches. Engage. Shut up, Wesley. No answer. Let me go. Please kill me instead of more discovery.
Okay. A lot of options here, guys. A lot of options. Room code. Yeah, it's there. And guys, if you join the audience right now, you can vote. You have 35 seconds, or, well, 20. You actually have 26 seconds in reality, because that's what mine is. But these are some decent ones. Okay. I'm going with that one. Okay. Are there some good ones? Oh, yeah, people join the audience. Shut up, Wesley. Okay, I'm gonna ignore.
Okay, let's see who got those medals.
As you should.
Okay.
Here's the silver.
It's tricky because my phone, our phones are also ahead of the stream, so.
All right.
Okay, according to the stream.
Hard points.
According to the stream.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what this means yet. Oh, 3 didn't get any. Engage got some.
Okay, let's see those final scores.
Oh. Ah, Stuart, you won. Discovery hate 1, love it. Oh my god! Ooh! I just barely. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yay. That was close. I had 2 good rounds. Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. But top answer is Shut Up Wesley from Kevin Korn. That makes a lot of sense. Should we do one more round? Now that we all understand?
Yeah, let's do one more and then we're done.
New players. So now, if you've already joined, please do not rejoin. Now, new people can join in. Same code. Okay.
It'll be a new code, so
Yeah.
I need it.
Yes, you do. Let's see if anyone saw it. 'Cause it was on the stream for like 2 seconds, so you can, if you go back 2 seconds, you can find it. Well, Stuart, you're out of sync with me, so I can tell you, can't I? It was B-E-J-O.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, we'll do another test round. So hopefully, no, like I say, if you were part of the last round, please don't join.
Bye, Super Coops.
Bye. Hey, Eugene's in. But do join the audience as well. That would be great for you to.
Oh, Judge is here. Is that Judge 1981?
I don't know. Maybe. Great. And 4 in the audience, but join the audience. There's the code. Jackbox.tv. Joe. Congrats, Sam. Happy to lose to you. Oh, thanks, man. All right. I'm glad. It's nice that I know Eugene and Judge. It's like, yeah, we know some people. Okay. So, yeah,
In there. Good, man. Glad you joined.
Oh, good. Good. This is for you, Judge. You supported this. Which is good because we're not getting all the super chats. So your super chat allowed us to not get super chats to play this game, to have fun, not super chats. Sounds good. Alright, so now we know the game. Now we know the style. Humor does win and cleverness does win as well.
Let's be creative with your answers, not serious.
Yeah, let's go a bit more fun. Oh, 15 in the audience though. Okay. Yeah, try and be clever is the good way. So we have 83 seconds in real time. Okay. Oh god. Oh. God, we're out of letters.
Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
Okay, got 9 seconds, 8 seconds of real time. Let's do it. Read them with gumption. And we can alternate as well between rounds. That's part of the fun, is to read the stupidity of it. Okay?
No. These better be good.
Cool.
Starting us off.
I like my answers, actually. I think you're gonna... Oh, okay. It's hard not to read it with something on the screen.
For your favorite.
Kirk's perfect date night with every alien woman on the planet, or dinner with a girl version of Captain Foley.
Guys, audience vote. You can literally change the you can change the result if you vote. And join jackbox.tv code BJO. I'd love to see like we get 100 people in the audience next time. Would be great. When we actually build these things up.
Michael Kurse put Bejozle. Because the code Bejo.
Oh yeah.
Bejozle.
Oh, boo.
Next up.
Okay, good audience like me, but everyone liked. Oh come on! I thought girl date was funny.
On your devices.
Best ship to sail with. Enterprise or Clipper ship? Really?
I can take the next readout.
If you like. Wow.
There you go. Thanks, Fleetpool. Appreciate it. Wow. Eugene, you got Quiplash. Good job. Well done. Okay.
Board Queens. Oh, for the shirts, yours to read.
Okay, Board Queen's favorite pastime. Write on Facebook, human chess.
You gotta say or.
Oh, sorry. Board Queen's favorite pastime. Write on Facebook or human chess.
There you go.
Oh, internet died, being kicked. I think you can rejoin. I think it understands. So try. Oh, well. I guess swap to mobile data. It shouldn't take much internet. I didn't vote. Shit. Shit. Sorry.
I'll just read them.
Human chess. Okay. I don't care.
Okay, next one.
Yeah.
I don't get it though. Why? I was meant something more weird.
All those big human chessboards that they have, that you control with drones.
Oh.
Which character is the worst to be stuck with in a turbo lift with? Data or no answer?
I think the chat. I think that was Minkin. Oh well, John Rom, you get some points there.
Alright, when Picard runs out of tea, he will, with every alien on the planet, or stop functioning.
Okay, the dull postmaster, David Thomas. Well, we'll see what happens.
We will see what happens. Just a second. And stop functioning is the winner.
Quite a bit. But I like the concept of the other one. Didn't quite come together, I think.
Got no audience score on that one. Most gruesome Trek death. Picard in final episode of Star Trek Picard, or forced to watch Star Trek 2009.
Ooh. Those some pretty good ones. Audience, please vote on that one. You have 6 seconds. Because the live stream's late. Although I guess the phones know. Ah, boo. Ah, it was your one. You poo. That was my one. I thought mine was funny.
Float away.
I'll read this one. Best way to seduce Morn. Enterprise or Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster? Well, which Enterprise? That's a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
18 audience votes so far. Do join the audience. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Next.
Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster.
Oops, yeah, I misspelled this one. Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
You should really be reading them because I'm watching the playback and my mouth isn't really matching up with what's going on. Discovery, Season 1's best moments, Mirror Universe, or no answer.
I ran out of thing. What, so you're out of sync, do you think?
It's delayed. Yeah, it's weird. No answer.
I ran out of thing.
Now
What, so you're out of sync, do you
where
think?
all points and bonuses are doubled.
It's
All the drama.
delayed.
Yeah, we're both a little bit. Oh, I missed the scores. Oops, okay. Right, next set of answers. Okay. How do you spell?
Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see what's what. Prompt number 1 is... Okay, use your device to pick your favorite.
God's favorite book, The History of Wine Making, or Hamlet.
I never liked making wine though.
Well, don't try to steer people with your comments.
Wow.
Please pass Swift back $2. I think game night will be epic. Love it.
Thank you. Definitely a drinking one as well. I think everyone will be funnier if they're drinking. And still 154 people watching, which is pretty good. Hamlet wins handsomely. Sorry, David.
Put in your votes.
It makes sense though.
The Delta Flyer does not fit inside the Delta Flyer or Voyager's massive front door.
Vija.
V-Juice.
Yeah, I should do a full quarantine game night. Is this not roughly that?
I think he means like playing for like a few hours.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, if we get super chats, because we need them to live. And the winner is, out of Eugene and me, Eugene gets people, I get audience. Yay, audience. Thank you, audience. All 15 of you. And guys, do click audience. You can join at jackbox.tv. It's 145 of you watching and not
Good.
in. You could be.
Scotty's yearbook quote. Up your shaft or beam who up.
That's an interesting one. Okay, I'm going to go with my gut there. Yeah, I'm talking for playing like 2 or 3 hours. Hey, if you guys watch and support, we need to get some of our super chats to be worth it for 2 or 3 hours. Or just drink. I mean, because I do think though a drinking one you could then super chat to drink, which will mean these things will be more fun. Do you know what I mean? Like the longer you go, the more entertaining it'll be. Especially if they're like cold booze. Judge.
Yeah, you have to include drinking in it so that we can get some super chats.
Yeah. Anyone in the audience is Judge. Well done him.
Get to voting.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. No, I like the idea of this one. Worf's nickname in high school: Mars Bar or Pasty. Ridge for her pleasure. Mars Bar or Pasty? What?
Tasty, maybe.
I think you guys. Oh, maybe. I think you guys know the answer to that. Come on. But yeah, I think we definitely do like drinking rules. So you super chat for drinks. We need so much.
His name should have been Double Dong Wong.
Huh?
I should have put Double Dong Wong instead.
Oh, he got a quick flash, didn't he? Wow, Stuart, you might have won the game with that one, maybe. A lot of points, because audience give points too. Wow, Stuart. That. Yep.
Tasha spin-off series name: Yet of Hell, like Year of Hell, or Orange's New Black Goo.
Oh, I like those. I like it. I like it. I don't know which one to pick. Actually, that's a good one. Okay, well. And guys, would you super chat drink money to ensure that we get more and more hammered? And definitely you guys would have to drink too who play, so you enjoy. Name of Tashiel's spin-off series is Almost Even Split, but Split. Orange is New Black Goo wins. Well done, Eugene.
Okay, vote.
Yes, great job.
And David is typing a cover letter while playing. Okay.
Wesley Crusher spin-off name: Star Trek Shut Up. Crushing it.
Oh. That's interesting. Well, it'd be surely Star Trek crushing it, but
The Wesley Crushers.
yeah. The Mighty Crushers. Oh. It was funnier. Well, thanks, Eugene, anyway. I ran out of time with that one.
Vote now.
Thanks, Eugene. Oh, God. Kirk versus Picard.
Tuesday.
What? Well, how does that make sense? Whoever wrote Let Me Guess Tuesday, what are you on about?
That's when Kirk will show up. That's when the fight's going to happen.
Okay. Maybe?
I was on Tuesday.
I don't know. Wow, people voted quickly on that one. Yeah. Sorry, Judge / Oh, but the audience like that more. I didn't get it though. See, Judge got more points, even
An insider joke.
Even though Picard won, Judge got more votes because the audience. Oh, I like this one.
Best place to go with your Spore Drive: Smurf Village or the Delta Quadrant.
So interesting what people choose to vote when I write these interesting prompts. 19 people in the audience voting. 19, 21. You're part of the audience. No, I understand Aussie. I just don't get why it's relevant to Kirk vs. Picard.
Because it's supposed to be a funny joke answer. It's not supposed to be a serious answer.
It didn't make sense to. A joke should also make sense.
It did, though. It did make a lot of sense. It's not going to happen until Tuesday, or somebody's not going to show up.
Smurf Village. Stuart wins more points. Wouldn't that be kind of fun if I win the first one, you win the second one, without any sort of nonsense? That's going to happen, isn't it?
That just shows that it's rigged.
Somehow. That's going to happen, isn't it?
Rigged for our pleasure.
Last round.
Round
So
3
Stuart is
has
currently in the
arrived.
lead.
The last
So
lash.
Judge,
You're all going to
who
answer the
donated
same
for this.
prompt, so pull out all the stops.
Right, last round, the one that we all do. What's this gonna be? The
Finish
comic
the
one.
comic.
Okay, it's weird. Oh. Guys, join the audience. This is gonna need lots of audience points because that'll determine a lot of this because you can all vote. Oh, that would be harsh. Okay. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. What's at the bottom?
Let's see those quips.
God, what's it gonna be?
Award your medals.
What's at the bottom? Answers are
Rating.
The End, Discovery's ratings, Wesley Crusher, Star Trek's ratings if Picard ends badly, and projecting with my cloak, Discovery, a better Discovery writing team, The Rock, get it? Bottom Rock?
Rock bottom.
Okay. What does I'm projecting with my cloak mean, do you think?
I don't know.
Alright guys, vote. You got 8 seconds. I want to see votes for this one.
Whoever spelled cloak spelled it wrong now.
It happens. 19 votes. 19 votes? Okay.
All right, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze, silver, and finally gold. Now
Alright,
let's
so
do those medals
rating,
and points.
so the end is something we don't. Okay. Okay. What does that mean? The end it's 500, Judge it's 1,000, 300 for Hannah Foley, 2,000 for Eugene, 2,500 for Joe, 3,000. Ah, I get 35. And a better Discovery writing team gets 4,000 points. And somehow, without anything, without any sort of bullshit, Stuart wins and I come second.
As it should be.
Wow, that's great. And the top answer to the game is Ridged for her pleasure. Hey guys, you still came in second and such, so it's fine. And yeah, so Discovery's writing team is at the bottom, and my answer was the Star Trek Picard's. Oh god, so yeah, those jokes won. Thanks everyone. That was Quiplash 2 test 1. Did you guys enjoy that? There's 156 of you watching, so yes or no in the chat now. You did stay and watch. 3/4 of you stayed, but put in the comment now, yes or no. Yeah. Just check out what you think. What do you think, Stuart?
It's fun. It's fun.
That was the custom one.
But it's going to drive me nuts.
Why?
No capitals where there's supposed to be spelling mistakes.
I literally didn't know you could capital until like number 50. Literally didn't even know.
Everybody loves it. I think there should be at least one serious one where we mix in every once in a while of ship versus ship.
Oh sure.
Those are the questions.
Well, I can do just a ship playlist for that one.
Or ship trivia. Don't know if that'll be possible. But anyway.
I mean, yeah, possible.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And there are other games, or other options. There's Drawful, which is harder, much harder.
Eugene, 250 rubles. Gosh, I've mixed up Morn with Mom.
Yeah. Oopsie. I like Fibbage. I feel like I want to do one quick round of Fibbage. I don't remember what Fibbage is.
All right, now I gotta go, dude. It's been an hour, 2 hours and 10 minutes.
It has.
Didn't expect. I expect to go around an hour and a half for this one. So.
Oh well, yeah. All right. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there's two. That's why. All right, buddy. Say your goodbye to the audience that they can see tomorrow on your live thing. Thing with the thing.
All right, you gonna keep going?
Yeah, I might do one fibbage. I don't remember what it is, and you guys can.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Well, it's early for me at the moment, so it's not the end of the day. Oh well, then he left literally. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a fibbage round, which is a different game entirely. Stuart literally went away without any fanfare, but that's okay. Sam webcam. There's my face probably. There I am. So yeah, now we can have 7 players. If you'd like to jump in for fibbage, which is about lies. This is not going to be. This is not going to be Star Trek themed, but I feel like doing one more 'cause it's not too late. Okay, there's my face. Right. Okay, let me make sure I'm in the game. Because that's important, isn't it? Wouldn't that be awkward if I wasn't even in the game? Okay, fibbage 2. This is the room. Oh, that's my name bit. Oh. There we go. Okay. There's the room code. So join in if you'd like to. The cap seems kind of pissed. Oh, he's just tired. 2.5 hours talking. It happens. It does happen. So yeah, there's the room key. Fleet pause in. Jonathan Davies, £5. Thank you, Captain OCD Foley. We used this in AML for train last year. Good laugh. Yeah, I can see that. 2 more people. So no episode 10. Oh, sorry, Eugene. Yeah, we are doing that. Sorry, I forgot that was what we do. Yes, episode 10 predictions tomorrow. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Aussie, the link was again same as before. Right, what is the? I've actually forgot. I don't have heavens anymore, do I? I forgot what the game is for this one. Fibbage 2. Okay. I know you lie. Sam, Fleetport, Zensomatic, Minkin 2, Tangerine 26, Ebony, Peter Mel, Evo 2, Rex. And guys, do super chat if you'd like. That would be great. Well, it's been already great this time, but if you want to have commentary within commentary, then I will absolutely read that out. Round 1, 500 points for everyone, 1,000 points for finding the truth. It's non-Trek themed, and therefore Trek themed is a bad idea because they won't be Trek themed answers or questions. So don't go Trek, just go something else. And I guess I can make that louder now. I don't know. Choose a word, Fleetport. Should already be on your phone. Coins. God, it's funny, it's like all automated for me, but you actually are playing. The first 1-cent coins made in 1793 by the US Mint actually had the phrase something on them before the phrase was replaced with "In God We Trust." Okay, and please join the room. The room code is FCFV. There's 7 in the audience. Jackbox.tv. Put that in. We love more audience members. Oh god, we haven't got time for a lie. Okay. Wow, that's not a lot of time. This will probably be a little bit harder because of the lag. So you have to be a little bit quicker on this one. I don't even think I turned on the quicker option. So 4 people, we have 5 people. Go on, guys. Go on. Okay, so, how much time do I have to pick? Okay, not all time. So this will be slightly more annoying with the lag. So, coffee, first in answer. Trust no one. Love conquers all. People. God bless America. Mind your business. Worth 2 cents. Spend me. Okay. And then you can also vote on your favourite, which gets a separate point at the end. Okay, so guys, You'll have to be quick on this one because the lag's actually not great. So, first one, trust no one. I gave that one. I thought that was funny. So you gotta pick the truth. What's the actual answer? I just thought it was funny. Love conquers all. 2 people fell for that one, but it was. Oh, it was their lie because 3 people didn't thing. God bless America. Everyone else voted, and it's the Fleet Paw's lie. Hey, Fleet Paw gets a lot of points. So what's the real answer? Okay, good. That's not. That wasn't real. Oh, come on, it's not mind your business. It's mind your business! Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, Peter Mel. Choose a thing. Wow. That's so weird. What do you pick? In 2013, after 15 long years, a unique study by French professor Jean-Denis Roulien came to the conclusion that blank are completely useless. Okay. You gotta be quick, I haven't got much time. So, what is very useless? Oh, that's... Okay. Got 4 in. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick. 5 in. 6 in. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick. 7 in. One more. One more. 8 in. Oh, all got in. Okay. Gotta read this one. So, after 15 long years, French professor Jean Denis came to the conclusion that statistics are completely useless, that bras are completely useless, that condoms are completely useless, that people are completely useless, that men's hair are completely useless, that Trump's completely useless, that discovery writers are completely useless, that writers are completely useless, and politicians. So I gotta, okay. Okay. You gotta vote. Sorry, this is again, the lag's not the best on this, mate. It's hard to write them all out, but, God, who's gonna win this one?
Alright, who picked what?
Wow, dude.
Wow, that was major league bluffing right there.
Wow. Statistics. Everyone voted for. Wow, he's going to win this one now. Wow. Sorry, writers. Thank you, Megan. That was funny. Wow, people. I voted for that, and whose was that? Fleet Paw. Fleet Paw. But the real answer was bras? Wow. Damn. But Minkin, you completely went up the chart there with statistics. Well done. But politicians got some likes. People got some likes. I got some likes. Right. Zensomatic, pick a thing. Yeah, Minkin, you got a lot of points there. Well done.
Well, we ain't waiting forever.
And guys, do comment. 10 people in the audience. I guess you can't vote. Can you vote? A 2011 study by the University of Twente in the Netherlands found that oddly enough, people make better decisions about their future when they okay. Right, 2 people in, half the time. Oh. 2 more people. Oh, come on, guys, come on. Oh. Okay, so, make decisions about their future when they drink alcohol, are wealthy, are drunk, masturbate, were slightly tipsy, get dumped, drink heavily, drunk, have to pee. Oh, lots of repeated ones there. I guess that one, I like that one. One more person to guess. 130 still watching. So basically we lost half the people because Stuart wasn't here. Cool. Terrible. Okay. What's the real... Our drunk. Minkin. But that was... because someone didn't vote. Or someone didn't put a lion. Or, masturbate. From 2 people. But we know that isn't the right answer. Well done, Fleet Poor. Drink alcohol. Me and Fleet Poor. But obviously not. Evo Rex. Get dumped. Peter Mel. It was not. Another lie. Have 2p. E Boney. The truth. Oh, I thought Side Tip 2 would win. That was my one. Is this called Fibbage? Yes, this is, I think, the Fibbage one. Clark. Doing another round test to see what we all think. 126 watching. Lots of people lost points there. Fleetpoor is currently in the lead. I am not doing well. No one's giving me points. That's okay. Round 2. Ooh, 2,000 if you get the truth. Minkin, pick a thing.
It's time for celebrity quotes of great importance, and this one is super important. Celebrity quotes of great importance. I think I could blank.
I think I could blank. Is that weird? Jessica Biel in 2004 interview. I think I could what? Is that weird? In a Jessica Biel interview. So you won't vote for that if I do that as a stupid lie. Okay. Guys, be quick.
Hurry, hit the line for me, bud, if you can't think of something.
Okay, we've got 4 in, we've got 4 to go. 2 more, come on. Again, the lag, I'm sorry. 1 more. No, I won't hit 1. It's okay, Sam Fleetpool. I think I could. Something? I think I could fly. Kick my own ass. Live forever with my money. Identify my own farts. Be president. Live as a horse. Do not do a handstand. Eat grass. Drink my own blood. Oh, God. Is that weird? I like that one, although it's... Yeah, it's one for the Blade movie, yeah. Blade 3 Trinity. 120 people still watching.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Ah, Fleetpoor. Come on, man. I thought it was dumb enough it could be real. E-Boney again. Got the real one. Drink my own blood. That's weird. Fleetpoor again. Kicking ass, man. And I didn't do anything there. I am not doing well. But Zentomatic is doing worse. And E-Boney is doing great. I think we have 1 more round after this, guys, so all the points count. Tangerine, 26. Click a thing. King. King Charles, the 1015 of Sweden, actually had a tattoo on his arm that read surprisingly. Again, right quick, guys. Okay. Got 4 in, 5. Come on, guys. 6, 7. 1 more. 1 more. Come on, last guy. Come on. Unless the person disconnected at some point. There we go. Beautiful. King Charles the 14 of Sweden actually had a tattoo on his arm that read, surprisingly, "Your face here, no fate. Prince Charles, death to kings. Just do it. King Charles, his own name. Love Mum, Transcender, Norway. Ooh, there's some good ones. I'm going to say that, because it's really interesting. Choose your answers now, and we've got 10 in the audience. Yeah.
Alright, let's see what everybody picked.
His own name. That's the problem with doing the... There's more of a timer here, so I've got to... Okay, Fleet Paw again with the points. 1,000 points. Transcender, no. No. Tangerine got that one. No Fate, thank you. I thought that was funny. Or at least entertaining. Death to Kings. Everyone else, and it is the truth. Aha. You'll get points, which if you all get points, it means none of us get points. As that goes. But Fleet Paw is dominating again. Wow. And I got a third somehow. They're not really M joint. Whatever. Evo 2 Rex. Who is now losing. Sorry about that. Oh, losing means... Right. That makes sense. Losing means you gotta pick. Teenagers, okay. In a surprising 2008 survey by Ask Jeeves, it was found that a whopping 58% of British teenagers thought blank was real. Well, I was a teenager in 2008, so what did I say, maybe? Oh. Okay, that's a good one. 2008 survey Ask Jeeves, 58% of British teenagers. That was me at the time. All go on. 3 people left to do. 3 people left to do. Go on. 2 people, 1 person, 1 person. Oh. 58% of British teenagers thought that democracy was real. Easter Bunny was real. The moon landing. Aliens. Hannibal Lecter. Aliens again. Sherlock Holmes. Harry Potter. Santa Claus. That's interesting. Oh. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm gonna... Now, they spell aliens right or aliens? I don't know. I don't even know.
Let's see what everybody selected.
What's the chat saying? Oh, boo. Oh, okay. They tricked me, you didn't trick me. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow.
Wow. Next thing you know, people will start believing that someone named Benedict Cumberbatch is real.
Okay, you guys got some points.
For some of these ingenious lies.
Well done, you guys. Well done, you guys. And that put me right down. And Fleetpaw, 10,000! Fleetpaw, how are you doing so well, man? Damn, sir. Oh. Oh, final round. Final round. I know, Clark. Sherlock Holmes is not real. Final fibbage. The name of the movie that the band 10,000 Manics named themselves after. No idea what that means, but okay. Fleetpaw, I'm cheating? Lol. Oh, goodness. Oh,
Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
No idea. Got 3, got 4. Yep, no one could think of it either. Wow, 4 people. House of 1,000 Corpses, Nightmare on Elm Street, Maddie, Pedis for Mannix, Neverending Insanity, A Million Mannix, It's Hard, Days and Night, Terminator 2, 1,000 Crazies, 2,000 Mannix. I mean, that one, I guess? I don't know. We're all voting, but we can think of things to put in while you guys can... So it's going to skew the final results a little bit, but let's see.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Million Mannix. Ebonium, sorry, man. House of 10,000 corpses, obviously not. But Fleetpool got some points from me. It's a hard day's night. Problem with horror films is that there's so many variations that you have no idea what's real. 10,000 crazies. Nope, another invented one. Nightmare on Elm Street. Fleetpool is the Zenomatics, which is turnabout. One bat was wrong. What was the real answer then? 2,000 Mannix. And Evo got it. It's a true. Wow, we all got that wrong, didn't we? Jeez. We were so wrong there. So was Troutbat Wormbat, whatever her name is. Alright, what is the final score then? Of our test of this game, which actually takes longer than you think. I'm second at last, yay! But Fleetpool, 13,000 of a double. Right, Fleetpool, do you wanna take a bow in the chat? Everyone clap Fleetpool. He did very, very well there. Because he completely dominated everyone else. I mean, you got what, like 8 times my score? It's pretty good, really. Can we get a well done to Fleetpool? He kicked serious bottom. Serious bottom. Hurrah, second place. Tangerine start. Well done. And guys, as I often say, final super chat, then I can go. This was a very successful one. Thanks, guys. I really enjoyed the debate with about data. And now we are just waiting for that final super chat to end at 258 likes. And then you'll see us tomorrow for the predictions video. Yeah, final super chat in the night. I would call that a success. Oh, that's too dark. 118 people watching. You guys stayed. Good at lying, says Fleetpool. Yes, you are, sir. Come on, I'm daring you. I'm daring the final super chat. I'm daring it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Hey, Eugene. Complicated but not Google proof. And Fleetpool, here's your consolation prize, Sam. Thank you. And Eugene, yeah, that one is much more Googleable. And Everex went from bottom to middle to the packs. Well done you. Thanks, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll try and do more with drinking rules. I think will be the way forward, where we need to make like at least $100 each dive to make it kind of worth doing. Unfortunately, and so if we do like $5 to $10 a shot or a drink, then you need 10 super chats, 15 super chats to make it worthwhile. And that sounds doable. Good. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow night. Until then, I am Commander Cockings, and he was Captain Foley. Bye, guys.